Andrew
Andrew
Koji. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I'm good, man. How are you doing?
I'm good, dude. I appreciate you taking the time to talk again. You're hands down my favorite part of the movie as Storm Shadow.
I really, thank you so much, man. Thank you, man. Are you a G.I. Joe fan?
Yeah, I am. I'm not going to say I'm a crazy fanatic who knows everything about it, but I am a fan. I've watched the movies. I've read a lot of the comics. I scooped up a lot of the comics when I was preparing for this movie, and there's some dope stuff in there. And I feel like we're on the tip of the iceberg with something really cool.
Oh, that's cool, man. Okay, good. Dude, okay, yeah. This is the interesting part of the process, finding out how other people. Yeah. Awesome, man.
I think people who have been lifelong G.I. Joe fans are gonna really appreciate what you did with Storm Shadow with Tommy, dude. I think so.
Oh my God, thank you. Cool.
I think so. I don't want to speak for anybody, but I think people are gonna appreciate it. But like Storm and Snake, man, that's that relationship. Like they're brothers, they're enemies sometimes. They've covered every bit of that relationship spectrum in this expanded lore, and now we get to break into it with teases of some of that coming later on. I don't want to spoil anything. What's the most fun version of that relationship, in your opinion, to play opposite Henry?
Oh, what's the most fun version? I think. Oh God, yeah. I think I don't know. I just want to go through all the. Sorry, man. This is such because it is such a rich. There's so much you could explore. Brothers are such an interesting thing, especially blood brothers, and then the training that they went through, etc. I think that. The rivalry I want to see more of. I want to see them more fight each other. I'd love to see a big Storm Shadow versus a Snake Eyes fight against each other, really testing each other's skills. That would be cool. I'd love, and maybe a different kind of one that's not to the death, and then another one which maybe is. But then I think the psychology behind that, I think that's what would be interesting. I don't know, because we're thinking about sequels going forward, but it's like. Maybe they've got different philosophies as well in life, and then exploring that as well and clashing head on. Anyway, okay.
Listen, I'm already now you got me begging for a 2 and 3 and 4 and a straight up Storm Shadow movie, man. But you get like the white suit, the 2 swords. Like, I mean, Storm Shadow in comics and in toys has a lot of iconic like lore and poses and props, and you bring all that, not all of it, enough of it to just one movie to start with. Like, was there anything specifically in terms of the character on the inside that you wanted to bring out that you have seen in other mediums?
Man, yeah. So for this, I knew it was important for me as a person of Japanese heritage to portray it in a way that I would want to see, like a kid growing up. A younger version of me would be able to be, that's the empowerment, for them. And I think, so yeah. I mean, there was a lot that I wanted to do with Tommy. What was the main part of the question?
Was there anything about his character, who he is as a person, that you really wanted to emulate and make sure that came through?
Yeah, I guess I wanted because the samurai culture, and we did a lot of research on. I did a lot of research on the samurai culture, etc. And I think it was more about the kind of Bushido, the parallel, the Arashikage code, but the Bushido code, and his kind of a gradual kind of decline from that, and the breaking of the psyche kind of thing. The person who becomes, I won't say bad, but there's lots. It's quite a rich character to explore.
Oh man, dude, I wanted to show you that I've got these books here with me right now. I'm traveling. I came out to LA just to see the movie. Like, there's so much I want to see, and I'm sure you as this character, there's like, have you guys fantasized and talked? Like, I know there's the tease at the end that I'm not going to spoil. But if you do get to do this again, have you had those conversations about stuff you want to see?
We haven't had those conversations yet. I think they take it one at a time. But I do have an idea if they do ask me. Firstly, I want to talk with Larry more, and then I want to talk to the fans more about where, just kind of gather it up and get the essence of where they think it would go. Also, I'd love to see him in, the classical, the different looks that he's got. The hooded look, the one with the bow and arrow. I'd love.
I was going to say the bow and arrow, dude. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, I have to let you go. I could do this all day with you, man. I hope we get to talk again more after the movie comes out. But enjoy, dude. Congrats on being a great part of this movie.
Oh, thank you so much, man. Thank you. Thanks. Yeah, nice to talk to you, bro.
Thanks, everybody.